This is the High School Football America podcast for July 17th, 2025. I'm Jeff Fisher. The High School Football America podcast is brought to you by First Place Spiritwear, the official outfitter of High School Football America. And if you go to First Place Spiritwear right now to their website, you will see your fan gear store. They have a football store for every high school football program in America right now. So if you go there, you'll see some fantastic designs, and the way you make those designs sing even more is partner with First Place Spiritwear. Give them your logo, and oh my gosh, you will not be disappointed with what you see. And you won't be disappointed either with the hassle-free solution that they give you when it comes to your fan gear for your players, your coaches, your fans. You know, right now, BSN's fan cloth ordering windows are just about getting ready to close. I'm seeing a lot of this going on around the country on social media saying order now, order within the first 7 days, whatever it may be. Well, First Place Spiritwear is completely online and up and running. Every store is open 24/7, 365. Just go to firstplacespiritwear.com to learn more. That's the number one, firstplacespiritwear.com, number one, stplacespiritwear.com. Or just make it easier on yourself when you're on High School Football America. Click on their banner ad that's located on every page of our website. Now, here's the really cool thing with the ordering windows gone. You're not going to have to take orders anymore. You can just get some marketing material from First Place Spiritwear that they will give you, put it on your email list, send it out, and then your fans, your players, your coaches will just go to the store and order. And then they'll collect the money for you. You don't have to collect money. They'll ship directly to the buyer's home. How cool is that? So that means you're not going to have to deliver or, house the inventory. It's just such a modern-day solution as First Place Spiritwear reinvents what's going on when it comes to fan gear. And they will be at the Texas High School Football Coaching School coming up. It's actually the Texas Coaches School because it's everybody there. Everybody from, football right through basketball, soccer, all the high school programs. Check them out when you're there in Texas, in San Antonio. But anyway, getting back to what they do for you, they give you a Fanatics-like experience. Now, if you're not familiar with Fanatics, they do all the colleges and the pros. And right now, First Place Spiritwear has programs set up for you that will make your team look so sharp. And as I said, stores are open 24/7, so you don't have to worry about, getting to your player or your coach, or, the dad works second shift or something like that, and he can't get to it in time. You can't get to him. He can just go online during his break overnight and get things done for him. So anyway, some other good things about it, they give you 10% back on all of the sales, so that's great for your fundraising. And the players, the coaches, and they get $10 gift codes too, which brings down the overall price. Their pricing is great to begin with, and they carry all the brand names you like, the Nikes, the Adidas, and I can go on and on and on. So make sure you check them out. First Place Spiritwear at firstplacespiritwear.com, the number one, stplacespiritwear.com, or as I said earlier, make it easier on yourself when you're on highschoolfootballamerica.com. Just click on their banner ad that's located on every page of our website. Also brought to you by GameStrat. Man, they have been doing such a great job since we partnered with them in 2020, which was about 3 years into this great company's beginnings, and now they've become America's premier sideline instant replay system, in-game system. If you're in Texas, I know if you're in Texas, you can't use it on the sidelines. You can use it up in the booth and at halftime, so we call it in-game. But anyway, they have outstanding reliability. The speed is such faster than Huddle sideline. You can't beat it. The video transfers instantly in GameStrat. Its connection stays strong throughout. The setup is so easy. It only takes about 10 minutes. And by the way, Texas coaches, they will be at the coaching school, so make sure you check them out when you're there, just like First Place Spiritwear. GameStrat has awesome customer service along with different plans priced right for every coach's budget, and you'll get a friends and family discount if you mention High School Football America. To get a demo, go to GameStrat.com, or just like First Place Spiritwear, there are banner ads located on every page of our website, so when you're on highschoolfootballamerica.com, make sure that you check them out. Well, the buzz all week has been the release of the High School Football America 300 preseason rankings powered by NFL Play Football. We did it on Friday, and we've been putting up all kinds of content. Everybody's, it's a fun time of year. It's hard, as I've said in so many interviews or here on the podcast, it's hard to do a true preseason ranking when you're using an algorithm. Again, for those of you not familiar with High School Football America's rankings, we use an algorithm. We've been using it since 2013, and that algorithm is truly designed to, analyze what's going on the field. Now, that being said, the fans love the preseason rankings, so we've kind of made a lot of adjustments to try and get an accurate preseason ranking. And I will say this, I'll brag a little bit right here. We've done a pretty darn good job at it because the average is just below 70% over the first 11 years of the algorithm. So what I mean by that is, when we announce the preseason rankings and what they compare to with the final rankings, 67% of the teams that start in the preseason rankings finish in the final rankings. So, hey, it ain't bad if I can brag just a little bit. But anyway, fans have always really been great about it. Not too much of a hassle. We get one or here, two there going, well, so-and-so should be higher. And where's this? You know what? Again, when we get to the season, which is we are less than a month away from the start of the season. Things will kick off in Hawaii on August 9th. That's how close we are. But anyway, once that happens, then every Sunday we will release our brand new rankings. The first ranking is going to be on the 17th of August. That will be after Georgia opens up. Who else is opening up? California. Utah will have been open a couple of weeks. California will have been open a week. So the first ranking, in-season ranking, will come out then. And it's going to be a great year. Starting at the top is a team that is no stranger to the top of the High School Football America 300. Mater Dei out of Southern California. They're starting 25, where they ended last season. Right at the top. Actually, they've ended the last two seasons right at the top as national champs. Overall, 5 national crowns from High School Football America since 2017, and they'll be going for their third straight crown when they open the regular season. And this is going to be a dandy. They're going to be in Florida August 23rd in the Broward County National Football Showcase, squaring off with number 10, Florida Power. St. Thomas Aquinas, winners of 6 straight Florida high school state championships. That's a state record. 6 straight St. Thomas Aquinas state championships. And Aquinas has played St. John Bosco also from the Trinity League. So it's going to be interesting to see how Mater Dei does on its flight across the country. And that game is going to be on ESPN during their kickoff weekend. So that should be a lot of fun. And falling in right behind Mater Dei in our preseason rankings is its arch rival, St. John Bosco. The Braves have won 2 of our national titles. Mater Dei and Bosco have actually won 7 of the last 8 national titles. They're part of the ultra-tough Trinity League, which has been the toughest in the country, according to HSFA's proprietary algorithm, for 4 years in a row. The only reason it's not more is, COVID. And in 2020, California did not play in the fall. They did play a limited schedule in the spring, so that knocked them out of a pretty good streak going on there. The other 4 Trinity League teams are inside the preseason top 50, 52 actually. Orange Lutheran is ranked number 20, followed by Santa Margarita at number 27 under first-year head coach, former quarterback Carson Palmer, NFL great. Jay Serra sits in at number 48, and Servite sits in at number 52. Nevada's Bishop Gorman starts number 3. The Gales, winners of 14 state titles in the last 15 years, play both Mater Dei and Santa Margarita on back-to-back weekends in September. BG was High School Football America's national champ. The Gales were the national champs in 2016. Reigning Georgia 6A champ Grayson begins at number 4. 5 of the Rams' first 6 games will be against teams in the preseason 300, including a showdown with another state champ, Thompson out of Alabama. Thompson starts number 14. Last year in Alabama, Grayson beat the 7A champ Warriors 15-14 in overtime. Only Florida's IMG Academy, which starts at number 5 this year, has been able to break the Trinity League stranglehold on the national crown. IMG was crowned national champs in 2020 during COVID, and it should be pointed out, though, like I said earlier, California only played a limited schedule in the spring of 2021 due to the coronavirus pandemic. Had Mater Dei played, they might have won another one. They were that good. They were undefeated in the spring when they only played Trinity League opponents. So anyway, if you go to highschoolfootballamerica.com, you can see the entire top 300. It's there for you. High School Football America, always free. You cannot beat that. There's not a lot of I was going to say not a lot. There's no pop-ups. So just go to highschoolfootballamerica.com to check it out. Florida leading the way, by the way, in the HSFA 300 preseason rankings with 52 teams. Texas is next with 38, followed by Georgia with 28, and California has 26 teams. But it's all laid out for you there by going to highschoolfootballamerica.com. We've got all our national champs there. We started doing our rankings in 2012. First year was an opinion poll. Allen from Texas shared the national crown with John Curtis out of Louisiana, and that's when I was like, oh man, I got to come up with something a little bit better than my opinion. And that's when I developed the High School Football America algorithm. And speaking of developing, big news yesterday, we are all in on flag football. Yes, thanks to our partnership with NFL Play Football, we've decided we are launching a all-flag website. Now, we know girls flag is getting bigger and bigger. You know, we're, what do we have? 15 teams right now. 15 states, have sanctioned girls flag at the high school level as a varsity championship sport. I expect us to be at 50 in a couple of years here. I think it's going to go by pretty quickly. But anyway, we have launched HSFA Flag, hsfaflag.com. And quite simply, while we'll have a whole lot of high school girls flag on there, the website is dedicated to the sport of flag football, which of course is just blowing up. The 28 Summer Olympics, the sport will debut on the men's and women's side. That schedule was announced earlier this week. Action getting underway on the 15th of July in 2028 and running right through the championships on the 21st and 22nd. I believe the men's championship game, gold medal game, is on the 21st. The women's is on the 22nd. NFL players can take part. I don't know how that's going to happen, by the way, because, of course, training camps open right around the time that they're going to be playing the Olympics. But anyway, the owners did vote unanimously to allow current players to play in the games. Like I said, I don't really see that happening, but hey, you never know. A lot of things can happen over the next 3 years, but anyway, we have launched HSFA Flag, just like High School Football America. It'll look very, very similar, but we're going to cover everything from the youth level up through the high school girls. We're going to do college. It's getting bigger and bigger. NAIA just made a big announcement yesterday. You can check out on the website that we wrote about. And then we have, the Olympic coverage and who's qualifying for the Olympics. It's just a little less than a dozen teams on both sides, but countries, a little less than a dozen countries will qualify for the tournament. I have no doubt that America will be in the tournament at all. But anyway, it's going to be just so exciting to follow the sport, watch it explode as it is exploding now, the fastest growing sport in America. And I'm not so sure it's not the fastest growing sport in the country. So check us out, hsfaflag.com. We do have an X account up already. That is also HSFA Flag. That's the handle there. So keep up with us on X at this point, and just real excited to be a part of what is happening with flag football around America. Again, don't forget, go to highschoolfootballamerica.com to check out what this podcast was about, which is the Preseason 300. You can check it out there at highschoolfootballamerica.com. All right. that's going to do it for today's podcast. I want to thank all of our sponsors, like First Place Spiritwear, the official outfitter of High School Football America. And you can't beat what they have going on right now for fan gear when it comes to getting stuff for your coaches, your players, your fans. Hassle-free solution for football coaches or booster clubs to provide that fan gear for the people that want to be loud and proud about who they're supporting in the 2025 season. Visit firstplacespiritwear.com, or you can go to their banner ad that's located on every page of highschoolfootballamerica.com. Click on it there. That makes it easy. First Place Spiritwear, that is the number one, stplacespiritwear.com. Hassle-free solution. They have no ordering windows. So if you're already scrambling and can't figure out what to do, and BSN can't help you out with their fan cloth program, First Place Spiritwear can. All you have to do is go to their website. Stores are open 24/7, 365. Every school right now has a store on their platform. Now, here's the thing. You'll already see great designs, but if you partner with First Place Spiritwear, they will give you, when you give them your logo, they will give you some fantastic designs that will just make that store sing. They'll help you out with your marketing, give you marketing material that you can just kind of pop into your email list. And then the other good thing that they do for you is they give you 10% back on all sales, which can go right into your fundraising budget. Again, no more ordering windows. The orders ship right to the home. So coaches, you're not going to have to worry about taking orders, collecting money, delivering orders, storing inventory, all that stuff that you don't need to do. You need to be doing the X's and O's and making sure your coaching staff is ready to go in 2025. All players and coaches, they will get $10 gift codes, which will be great, and they carry the great brand names like Nike, Adidas, and on and on and on and on. So make sure you check them out at firstplacespiritwear.com. Like I said, when you're on highschoolfootballamerica.com, just click on their banner ad. Easiest way to go for it. And we're also presented by NFL Play Football. You heard it earlier. They are the presenting sponsors of the HSFA 300. Coaches, don't forget to check out playfootball.nfl.com. They'll get you some great resources to help you improve in the coaching profession. And brought to you by GameStrat. Hey, GameStrat and First Place Spiritwear, there will both be at the Texas Coaching School coming up in San Antonio. It all starts Sunday and runs through Tuesday. So make sure if you're going to San Antonio, Texas, coaches, to check out GameStrat. They are kicking butt when it comes to sideline instant replay. Now, here's the thing. We know you cannot use it on the sidelines in Texas, right? Right now you can, right? You can use it in the booth at halftime. So the in-game replay system is just fantastic. Lots of schools making the change. They're the premier sideline instant replay system that has outstanding reliability. Did you hear me? Outstanding reliability. And faster speed than Huddle's sideline. Right there says it all. Coaches that I have turned on to GameStrat have said to me, Jeff, thank you. I love you. We have never had such a great system. And when it does have a problem, and they don't have problems very often, their customer service has been there and they've gotten it fixed immediately. So it's insane how good they're doing. And I think we're at 70% of the FCS teams, the college football teams, that are using it. I mean, this is proven, folks, and they've gotten this far in just 8 years. We've been partners with them since 2020. We've been talking about it. The number varies. I was talking to the team there the other day. We're like, well, we're definitely over 750, but we think we're at 1,000. They've lost track of how many people have made the switch. Easy setup, 10 minutes. Customer service, as I said, great. Prices priced right for everyone. There's a budget for everybody there. If you mention High School Football America, they will give you a friends and family discount. To get that demo, go to GameStrat.com or click on the GameStrat banner ad located on every page of highschoolfootballamerica.com. All right, that's going to do it for today. One last reminder, HSFA Flag is up and running. Make sure you check us out, hsfaflag.com. That's going to do it for the High School Football America podcast. I'm Jeff Fisher.